Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? It is me, daKatz, and welcome back to another episode of the BTS. This is Shuffle Minds, the server that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. I did a showcase last week, which you guys seem to really like, so I thought, hey, let's go ahead and do another one. But there was a bit of a disaster between today and last video. Essentially, after I recorded the last video, we did something to the proxy, because basically this server sits on the same proxy as Easy Minds does. So we basically made like a change to the proxy, and somehow that ended up corrupting the entire server. So other than like a few scripts, it deleted every single plugin config that we had. Basically all the progress had been lost. So I had to restart the server from scratch. So I'm going to show you what the server looks like now. So this is the current state of Shuffle Minds. So I ended up redoing tab, ended up rebuilding the map, ended up doing a bunch of stuff, and yeah, this is what it looks like now. Let me go ahead and just do a quick little shuffle. Let me show you guys the effect. I think it looks pretty awesome. I think I'm going to change the holograms up top when it's shuffling so you can't see what it's going to be. But yeah, that was a shuffle. So far I've set 21 different block palettes, and you can see them here. Let me just go ahead and do another shuffle. So you see here on the holograms up the top, it still says the old ones. But as soon as the effect is done, it updates it with new values. But yeah, that is the shuffle effect. You can see in a tab scoreboard as well when the next shuffle is going to be, which is pretty sweet. This mine here is the stone mine. This is the first one. So when you spawn in, you'll have a wooden pickaxe and you come over to the stone area. So you can see every time we break a block, we get money, we get XP, and then we get shards. Then what you can do once you've got a little bit of money is right click to upgrade your pickaxe. This will increase its efficiency and its fortune. So let's just go ahead and spam up as much as we can, 3 levels. And then we go back to mining. And we can level it up again. Next cost is $313. You just saw as well, I found a stone fragment. I'll show you what that does in just a second. All right, we've got $300. We can go ahead, upgrade. And now with level 5, we have a stone pickaxe, which means our efficiency will be even greater. So like the goal of this server is to get a insta mining pickaxe. Once you got insta mining, it basically unlocks all of the levels. But you know, we obviously need more money to upgrade the pickaxe, but we don't need to just restrict ourselves to the stone mine. No, we can literally mine up any of these. So this one here, deep slate, this pays us $20. We got lapis. Lapis pays us $61. That's pretty good. We also got quartz over here. How much does quartz pay? Quartz pays also $61. We've obviously got obsidian, but we can't break that. We got blackstone. Blackstone pays $38. So you can literally break up any of these mines. You just need to be strategic with which one you do. And then obviously, when there is another shuffle, you never know what mine you're gonna get. So you could get one of the really rare mines like netherite. Netherite right now is the top mine, but obviously we have a stone pickaxe. So we're not going to be able to break this. Or at least if we do break it, which it will break eventually, we'll get the money for it, but it's just going to take so much time. Boom! So we just broke a piece of netherite. That took forever. But as a result, we now have $13,000. So we can just spam upgrade this. And now that makes us even more powerful. Now, one of the things you may have noticed when I was mining stone is I got these fragments. And basically, I want to have like this collection system. So when you right click, in the materials, these are all the different materials, the different mines that currently exist. And so when you're mining, there is a chance that you can get these stone fragments, or diamond fragments, or lapis fragments, or whatever fragments. And so what you can do is, if you get 4 of these fragments, I'll just go ahead and give myself 4. But if we get 4 of the fragments, that plus 50 shards, we can go ahead and unlock stone from the material list. And basically what this means is it will give us an overall multiplier, 0.01x. And we can actually unlock all of these and they will add up. So if we get andesite, that's 0.01 plus 0.02, 0.03. And then we want to get diorite and granite and deep slate and tough. We want to unlock every single one. And so the purpose behind this is, even if, say, you can mine the better mines, there is still a reason to come back and mine stone because of the permanent upgrades. Then one of the other things I want to do is, with those fragments that you just saw, I want to also do swords, bows, and armor. So far, this is what the gear shop looks like. It still needs to be configured. But basically what we would do is, when you get your fragments, that plus shards equals armor. Then you get the next tier. Then you get the next tier. Then you get the next tier, and it gets more and more and more expensive. And you have to do them in order. With the armor, that'll give you upgrades like a better multi, better strength, better health, better speed, all that good stuff. Because just imagine 100 people running around on this map, mining up all the mines. It's going to be absolutely chaotic, and you're not going to be able to mine the good mines like netherite if there are people running around with better gear than you, because you're just going to get killed. So it's going to be quite chaotic in that regard. But yeah, that is really the main thing that I want to show off in this little showcase. There is still a lot of work that needs to get done. In my mind, it's like 10% complete. There is obviously a lot of work that still needs to get done. Another big thing that I've been sort of struggling with is balancing. Like, when I first started, I had the ice mine. Ice mine was the most expensive mine. But ice is the easiest block to break. So if you just get ice, then you'll get OP real quick. So I had to do a whole bunch of balancing to get the prices right, to get, you know, the amount of shards you get right, to get the right amount of cash, to get the right amount of EXP. I still don't think it's perfect. There is still a lot of work to do. Even with like the fragments, the fragment drop rates, like this is 1 in 100. Netherite is like 1 in 10,000. And then the price, how many fragments do you need to upgrade the pickaxe? That's also something I need to work on. But yeah, right now my goal is just getting like the fundamentals in place. I really want to release it, do like an open beta, get people just to like play test the server and then make tweaks, because I'm not going to get it perfect just through testing. But yeah, that's really, I guess, the gist of the server for now. I don't want to show too much. I want to keep these showcase videos as exciting as I can. We got a shuffle about to happen. Guys, if you have any suggestions or feedback for me, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Guys, also let me know, would you play on a server like this? Let me know that as well. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.